Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of some of my favorite products. I'm affiliated with some of these, I'm not affiliated with some of these, so this is just sharing what I truly love. And if you missed the first video, it's about skincare and looking a little dewy and glowy for your age. I'm 53 and those couple of skincare things I'm loving, and they are not expensive, so go try that out. Have a look. Today it's food, and the first thing I want to share is matcha tea. I love matcha, and I think it's my favorite part of my morning. So I want to show you the brands. Well, I'm not going to mention the brands that don't look super great. I'm just going to show you the one that really looks great, but I will show you the other powders. So when you buy a matcha, it should have a gorgeous green color. Here are two that you can see. These are other brands that I bought, and they were still in my cupboard, but I didn't buy them that long ago. So you can see they're they look a little muddy, right? They look kind of like a dark pale green. And then I'm going to show you in comparison. This is Dough Matcha, but look at the difference in the color. So the brand is Dough Matcha, and I buy it locally just in my health food store, my grocery store, but I'll pop a link below. And this is the Summer Harvest. This is the one I use whenever it goes on sale at my store, which is Choices. I stock up. I get like 3 or 4 and have them in the cupboard because they're a little pricey, and so whenever you can get a good sale, then it's nice to stock up. And the only thing I don't like about Dough Matcha is the packaging, because I feel like every time I open it, I lose a little bit of matcha. Like, it's hard to get it out of the package without feeling like some is still left in there. And you don't want to lose any because it's a little pricey. But that is the brand I love. So if you like matcha and you haven't tried this one, try it. If you've tried matcha and you would like to love it, then give this one a try. There's smaller tins too, so you could try a smaller tin. Stop the presses. After I filmed this video, like literally after, I was getting some stuff from Wilderness Poets, one of my favorite brands, and I see they have a matcha powder. How did I not know? I don't know. So I have some and I tried it, and it's amazing. So in addition to the Dough Matcha, which is a beautiful matcha powder, this one is equally exquisite. And I'm so excited because now I can order it when I get my vanilla bean powder and my macadamia nut butter. So I want to show it to you. This is their tin of ceremonial matcha, and I'm going to show you the bright, vibrant green color. I just made my matcha latte this morning with it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It is fresh tasting. It doesn't have that. Again, if you buy a lesser quality matcha, it's going to taste kind of dull, a little bit muddy almost. This tastes bright, vibrant, amazing. I'm enjoying my matcha with it now. And when I got it, I see that they also have pine nut butter. Have you ever seen pine nut butter in a store? Like, never. So now I want to order that. They have this little handout with some other goodies that I looked at and I went, ooh, I kind of want to try that and that. So yeah, the marketing worked. But they are such a beautiful company, and I have loved every product that I've ever tried with them. One of my favorites is the dragon fruit powder. It's so nice in smoothies and chia puddings and things like that. So order some goodies from Wilderness Poets. Try the green tea or matcha powder, and of course get some vanilla bean powder. So had to add that in because it's too good to leave out. And then sometimes I add to my matcha. So that's the first product. Sometimes I'll add, this is getting really pricey now. You don't have to do this. I add a little pinch of my vanilla bean powder because it's delicious. I always say good to have a finger in and seriously, vanilla is in perfume, so why not? But I'm talking a pinch, like just a couple of sprinkles, because it's a fine powder and a little goes a long way. And when I make my matchas, I have just one of those little frothers. Hey, I'll show you. Super inexpensive. You can get one of these on Amazon for like 10 bucks. So I'll drop that in the description as well. So it's just a little frother. And all I do is I add a little bit of matcha with a little bit of water or warm milk, and I get that frothed first. So I'll whiz that first and get that mixture smooth, because if you add a lot of milk or a lot of water, then you get little lumps and they're harder to work out. So a little bit froth, and then add the rest of your heated milk. And I just heat my milk in a small saucepan and add it with part water. So I do about, like, I'd say 1/3 hot water to 2/3 hot milk, or close to half. As for milks, use whatever you love. I was using oat milk for a long time and I loved it, but the gums in a lot of the oat milk started to really bother me, and I wanted a creamy oat milk, right? The oat milks that don't have the gums, they're not as creamy. What I found that I really love now, and I'm not affiliated, is the Elmhurst milk. This milked cashews is my favorite. They have milked walnuts, they have milked hazelnuts, pistachios. It's pricier, but here's the thing, I use less than I would an oat milk, and I like the flavor, I like the creaminess, I like that it's just cashews and water. And of course you can make your own milk, but you know, we need some shortcuts, right? So this is the brand I use and love. I also stock up on this whenever it goes on sale because it's shelf stable, right? So it's handy to have that, you know, in your pantry. So those are my first two products, the dough matcha tea, the vanilla bean powder. And I am affiliated with Wilderness Poets. I love the brand. They are amazing people. They're super kind. They've done giveaways with me. I love them. I also buy their macadamia nut butter. And I actually have the jar in the dishwasher right now because I purchased a huge one. Okay, I'm gonna show you. It's not washed though. This is real TV. Look how big that is. It's like as big as my head. But our youngest hope was having some food sensitivities back in like September, and she tested sensitive to a lot of nuts. And the only ones that she could really have safely for a period of time were macadamia, pecan, and walnut. And I ordered from Wilderness Poets because they had this big jar of macadamia nut butter, and I thought, oh, I'll never get through this, and here I am through it, and it's delicious. It's great in recipes too. So if you want to try some things at Wilderness Poets, a few of my favorites, beyond the vanilla bean powder, the dragon fruit powder is so fun to use in smoothies and puddings and for adding really nice colors to things. The nut butters are amazing. The cocoa nibs, the sweetened cocoa nibs are pretty fun too. So those are just a few things there. Oh, and I have to show you, when I'm out with my matcha latte, it's not a little matcha latte. This is my matcha latte. So if you see me going around town with my big mug, you know it's got matcha latte in it. And I should probably tell you about this mug. Also not affiliated, but I love it because it locks down and it won't spill, because I have spilled my matcha latte so many times and I could cry, and this one won't spill, and it's nice and big and it keeps it warm. So I guess I'll give you the link to that because I picked that up on Amazon, so why not, right? If you want to get a nice travel mug. And I like that it has a simple spout, because some of them have like a closure where there's rubber underneath and you can just know that gunk is going to get stuck in there. This one is simply an opening, just an opening like that, and easy to clean. So I just pop everything in the dishwasher. All right, that's maybe enough about matcha latte. You can tell I love it. The next thing that I love, and I'm late to this game, but I'm already loving them, is California balsamic vinegars. I first heard of them, of course, when I was on the Chef AJ show, and it was during COVID, and she said, you know, any guest gets a little sampler pack from California balsamic, but of course we couldn't go to the States then because of COVID. So it took forever for me to try them. So I just reached out to them and I said, hey, can I get a sample pack to try? And they sent one out to me, which was lovely. And I tried it out. and I love it. And so now I'm going to be an affiliate with California Balsamic, just being totally upfront with you. But I only affiliate with brands that I really like and use myself. So I asked for a couple of flavors, and then I said, surprise me on the other ones. And I'm really glad they did, because this one I wouldn't have chosen and I really liked. The smoked hickory balsamic. Normally I don't like liquid smoke too much, right? And sometimes in recipes it's used really heavily and it's just too much. But this is lovely. I really like it and I wouldn't have chosen it. And then they also sent this one. Oh no, I think I picked this one. Ruby red onion balsamic. It's delicious. If you like the taste of grilled onion or roasted onion, it has that flavor. It's not sharp like a raw onion. And then the teriyaki balsamic, I think, is one of their big sellers, and I can see why, because it's delicious. It has that flavor of garlic and ginger with the balsamic, and it's delicious. The next one, I have 6. Am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. The next one is crisp cucumber balsamic, and that's going to be so nice in the summer, like with fresh salads and just that lively fresh taste. And 7 herb Italian balsamic is, I think, another one of their top sellers. I am missing one. I think it's in my cupboard. Let me see. Where did it go? You know what I need for these? What I need is like a little caddy to have all of them in there, like that, and then bring them to the table so we can all decide which one we want to use. The other one that I have that I can't seem to find, it might be in the fridge, is sweet heat balsamic. And I didn't think I'd like that one a lot either, but I love it. It's a sweet heat, it's not too intense, and it's really nice if you're having, so like we love a balsamic drizzle on pizzas, pastas, not just salads. So I want you to think beyond salads here. Totally beyond salads, because we love like a little balsamic drizzle on finishing dishes. And why I really wanted to try these was because I'd been buying balsamic reductions, but they have sugar in them, right? They are usually reduced with a sweetener, and these don't. These are just the balsamic and natural flavors. So they don't use like colors or any kind of weird ingredients or thickeners. It's very pure. So for instance, in the, let's see if I can find one with, I don't have my readers. The onion balsamic has balsamic and onion, and it has for color beet powder. So very pure ingredients in these. And my middle girl, Bridget, like she loves these drizzles. Well, she hasn't tried these yet, but she loves balsamic drizzles. And I really kind of want to get out of buying those ones that have the sugar in them. So now I'm going to stock up on some bigger sizes of these. For sure, I'm going to get a bigger size of this sweet heat and the onion, the ruby red onion. And there was another one that I saw that I said, oh, I want to try that one. I think it's the basil. The basil one sounds nice. So if you want to have an easy way to add some flavors, some seasonings, not to just your salads, to think like Buddha bowls, quinoa, to drizzle on, like I said, pizza or pasta, potatoes, sweet potatoes, a bean salad. It's a really nice, easy way to do that. And if you don't have a homemade salad dressing on hand, then you can reach for this and maybe add just like a little drizzle of tahini with it, or add, you know, a little pinch of salt or some tamari, and then all of a sudden you've got the components of what like a salad dressing is, but in something that's really simple and easy to use. So those are my 3 products. I hope that gives you some food inspiration, something to try. Maybe you're gonna go make a matcha, but definitely, if you're not into matcha, definitely try out the California balsamic vinegars. They are delicious. I'm really impressed with them. And of course, get yourself some vanilla bean powder already if you haven't, because You'll love it. You'll be converted. I still have vanilla extract in my cupboard, but boy, oh boy, that stuff is just like, it's gold. That's what it is. It's vanilla gold. Okay, I've gone on enough today. Have a good day. If you haven't checked out my other video, give it a link and have a look-see about the skincare, and I'll see you soon.